So it's a very exciting day here today. We have a Henry Cordless. So I thought I'd start off with a little overview. I got the 2 battery option, so the first battery's been charging for nearly 3 hours now, so hopefully not got long left. Just to clarify, I've seen a lot of videos here where people go out the box and just fire a battery in and go, wow, the Henry's not working. It's because the batteries come in what they call transport mode. So if you bothered reading the manual, you'd see there that it does actually tell you about transport mode there. And I'm doing what they say and fully charging it. So in the box you get the manual, very much a normal Henry manual, just includes a battery, a spare bag, small tools which are in a green bag, and these are different to the other Henry tools I've had. These are like a shiny finish. Oh, that's new. This feels a lot thinner. Like the actual crevice tool feels thinner. Brush feels quite nice and soft. And the brush, they're quite soft, those. Just your standard toolkit. Wow, that's slightly different. It sounds weird. I mean, the difference is marginal on these, but when you've had Henrys for that long, you notice that the tools are slightly different. We have the flow head, which is an older style of flow head. Let's see, it's got the angled neck. Don't know what I think about that. So the brushes come down. They're good brushes, they're not thin and look like they'll wear out. They're pretty decent quality, those ones. And we have a metal base plate. Thank goodness, if only they had that on the new ones. So I'll shove these bags in the box, like so. Tubes, standard Henry ones. They just push together. And the bend, which this one has a suction control in it. Previously I noticed the Henry Cordlesses didn't have a suction control, they just had it blanked off, which looked really weird, let's not lie. So I'm kind of glad that wow, that's quite a tight fit, that tube, hang on. Those are very tight, but it's probably just because it's new. The hose, which the end is slightly more rounded on, but as always is very easy to screw in. Nice flexible hose that. Let's attach the floor nozzle. So obviously when the battery's fully charged, I will give you a little demo because this floor really needs hoovered. So we'll have a quick look at the main machine. On the back we have our usual tool storage, which is found on Henry's now. This is just a Henry compact but with a battery in it, basically. So that parks there. And also you have 2 slots, so you can fit all 4 attachments if you pile them on top of each other, kind of like that. But I prefer to just put 2 on. See, the adapter goes on and so does the brush and everything. Part of me thinks, should I keep these new and just use another set, but I think I'll just use them. Why not? Why not embrace them? So anyway, I have attached the brush on there. So brush is quite nice and soft, so I'll put the brush on just now and put the crevice tool on. There you go, I would do it the other way around. So obviously if you feel like it, you can put that on there and put the adapter on too, but I'm not fussed for piling them up. Inside is just your standard Henry compact basically. It's only the lid that's different and the floor head. So bag, tub, filter, all very standard stuff. Underneath, I don't think I've looked underneath, it's just very similar. It's actually the first of me looking at it. So without the battery in it feels quite light, but when we put the battery in, obviously it's going to weigh more, but I think it weighs about the same as a normal Henry. 6.8 kg, I'm sure the normal one was 7.5, so actually maybe slightly lighter. Very easy to pull around obviously. Anyway, that's just a very quick overview which I spoke far too fast in. When this charges, I will give you a demo. Well, moments after I shot that video, the battery is fully charged. So we'll give it its first go. Let's start on low. Crikey, that is silent. And now we'll switch to high. That's silent. Let's see what... Aye, quite good. slimy. Just some crumbs. Alright, let's do a good job. It's very useful. I think low would be mainly for attachment cleaning. Wow, this is weird not having it plugged in. So for whizzing around the house with your attachments, this is where it would come into its own, but we'll have to wait and see how it does on floors and carpets. It's not too bad. That is on low actually. Very good. So obviously I will make lots of little videos of it working in due course, but that was just a quick little test. I will add some more videos of it running shortly. So our next thing for Henry Cordless is, I've got a bit of a test track here. I've got an old rug with, what's in here? Rice, some, I think that's macaroni pasta, some sugar, same here, and I put some on this old footstool as well. So we have a bit of a test tracks. Now, this is part of my review. I've been reading a lot of reviews from normal people, such as maybe you watching, and a lot of people are moaning that the Henry's not got as much power as a corded Henry. Well, that doesn't make any sense. Come on. Henry is 36 volts and the normal one is 230 volts and it's only 260 watts, whatever. So of course it's not going to have the same power as a normal Henry, that's just a given. But anyway, it performs very well and I think I'll maybe prove that to you. I've not tried it on anything extreme like this. I've got a section here we can do a bit on low, a bit on high, just to show you what kind of thing, how its performance is. But so far, what I'm thinking is it could be your only machine if you just want to cut the cord completely. It could be your only hoover if you have kind of like wooden floors, preferably not deeper pile rugs like that or something. It also depends, I'd say, on how much you mop your floors. If your floors are very clean, such as they're mopped regularly, then you'll be fine. But if you don't mop your floors very often, then they get a bit dust, like that kind of film of dust on them, then no, you maybe want a corded Henry. If you've got pets, well, I haven't tried it on pet here actually, because our dog doesn't shed. We've got friends who have a dog who sheds, so if we ever have a dog sitting, then yes, I will review Henry on pet here, but sorry, I don't have any pet hair handy. I don't save it up either. What I'm basically saying is, without all the rambling, if you hoover a lot and clean a lot and your house is quite clean, you could have this as your only hoover. If your house is dirty, because like a lot of people, you don't spend all day cleaning, then you probably want to get a corded Henry. I'm really impressed with it. I could use it as my own hoover. To be fair, I haven't used a corded Henry in ages. But it's down to you. It is down to whether your house is clean or not. You know what I mean? I'm going to stop rambling. So we'll go on low. We are on low, and we'll try it on this set of dirt. Very quiet. Okay, I'm going to lift up the nozzle. Hear that crinkle noise? Some people like that. Right, so if you're going to hoover up big bits, then you kind of have to angle the nozzle up like that. So if you call that cheating, then okay, I cheated. But to get those bits coming out, marks down for that. But that was only on low. Let's put it on high, and I'll give you a more final verdict from there. I will clean up what it spat out. You see, it kind of pushes it along, but when I angle the nozzle up, you get very good pickup. may have had to hoover with your left hand and hold your phone or filming device at the same time. So what I'm thinking is, I can actually talk over the Henry, is I actually have the corded Henry which matches that basically, the equivalent. So one day I will put them head to head, but what I think, well not now, but for a while I was going over the same bit and still getting bits coming up. So if you have thick carpets like this, okay, you might want to stick to a normal Henry or an upright. What I did think though, if you've got, a lot of people are getting carpet tiles now, if you like carpet tiles, you'll be fine. Oh, there's still a couple bits coming out. Overall, it's done not bad. I'm not seeing any sugar or anything. So it gets there in the end. There's some rice that went under the rug. Let me scoop that onto the other demo. It gets there in the end, like some cordless vacuums where you hoover for ages and you finally get there. It gets there in the end. So I don't know what to rate that. You can say what you think in the comments. Let's try it on floors. Again, we'll go for half of it on setting 1, half of it on setting 2, you know the drill. Go on setting 1. Again, I think I'm going to have to angle the nozzle up the way, but we'll see. Snowplow. Now, on low, even on low, it's actually pulling bits in from the side, which is quite impressive. So, as you'll see, without angling the nozzle up or lifting the nozzle up, that's what we get. If I go like this, then yeah, you're fine. So it truly depends on how you hoover as well. Now overall, I don't think the performance is going to be that much different to the one on high. For wooden floors, or if you've got lino, a lot of people have lino, or smooth floors, as long as you've not got excessively large gaps in them, you would be fine with this. Let's go to high. Again, I'll just go right through it like that. You'll see that, again, it's snowplows, but look at that! It's pulling in from the edge better than it pulls in from the front, I think. Look at this, look at this. If I angle the nozzle up, you'll see we get a good result, but it depends how you hoover. Let me just polish this off. Right, okay. Well, Henry, how would you rate your performance out of 10, pal? What do you think? Yeah, I think you've done quite well as well. So, in conclusion, if you have smooth floors and minimal carpets or carpets of short pile, anything like that, then you should be alright with a Henry Cordless as your only machine. Hang on, there's some stuff in the house. So, as I was saying, you should be alright with it as your only machine. However, if you're particularly high traffic and you've got pets, I want to try this on low actually, but it's not really pulling in a grain of rice with this brush on, so I'll go to high to do the footstool. If you have pets that shed and you've got high traffic, then yes, you might want to stick to your normal Henry. It's like it. Alright, there we are. Push the nozzle down for a good result. That would be a good plan. Oh, it's going everywhere. Let's get the bits that have gone on the floor. I don't think there's very much has gone on the floor. Now basically, to sum up, you have to like a normal Henry to like the cordless Henry. It might sound obvious, but there's people reviewing these going, oh, I hate the Henry, it falls over, it does this, that, and the next thing. It only falls over, by the way, if you don't pull it properly, but anyway, we won't go into that. If you like your corded Henry, and you think, yep, I get on with the Henry shape fine, then you'll probably like the cordless Henry, just saying. If you have arthritis or can't be bothered-itis, so that you can't lift it, because it is a reasonable weight, then yeah, you're gonna not like it. That's basically what I'm saying. And if you've had Henrys for years and you think, let's go cordless, don't be disappointed that it's got less suction than a normal Henry. Of course it's going to have less suction. Now if you look inside, it's all in the bag. That's not disgusting. So yeah. I know you're particularly clumsy if you spill rice and macaroni on a rug that lives in your... it doesn't actually live in our living room, but anyway, if you get what I mean, it's just a visual representation of it picking up bits and pieces. But it's hard to put into words, really, its performance. It's good, but on carpets, you're going to need your corded Henry, or an upright or something. But I'm very pleased with it. I really like it. I've got wooden floors which really need hoovered. That's your next job, Henry. I've got wooden floors, and well, we've got sidle carpet in this house. You're not really supposed to use an upright on it, so a Henry would be ideal for me. If you live in a low traffic or not too dirty house, is all the only way I can think of putting it, you'll get on fine. If you live in a big house, and you've got your normal Henry and just want a wee Henry for quick cleanups, then yeah, great. But for your deep clean, I don't know if little cordless Henry can do it yet. And I don't know if Pneumatic are going to come along and upgrade them anytime soon, because I don't think they've been particularly popular. The normal Henry on Amazon there are thousands of reviews. I think it gets 5 stars, but this you don't see many reviews, and the only YouTube reviews of it are just collectors and not normal people, basically. So to normal people, get a Henry. If I can't remember what am I even on about? If you have a traffic house, I know, you know what I mean. If you're pretty clean, I'm yet to test in the car actually. I was actually cleaning the car the other day, but I used my old Henry because it was so minging that I thought I'm not wrecking new Henry. But a car cleaning video will follow. A generally better review video will follow. Just people were asking, are you going to upload about Henry cordless? I'm like, only had it a wee while. But he's all desperate to see it. So, hope this is alright. Thanks for watching. If I have any problems, if he breaks down, I will let you know. But so far the battery life is good. Whether it lasts 20 or 30 minutes I've not really tested. Anyway, thanks for watching. Talk too much.